Hello, everybody. Apologies. Um, it's been a little bit, hasn't it? Um, Holidays and all that stuff. As well as taking some time to make sure we grinded up some levels so we don't run into the getting wiped off the map in the first battle we come across this time. So, in traditional fashion, let's start off this stream with some little upkeep on what's happened since last time. First things first, let's go through some announcements. Ryoki has donated $1. Thank you, Ryoki. Says nice Final Fantasy. Says 4, but I think it means 14 summary. Hope to see Endwalker soon. Well, it's out. We've all been playing it. I have opinions. I have opinions on Endwalker, actually. I know everyone's talking about it and everything. I honestly, I really enjoyed it. I'm not going to sit there and say it's bad by any means. I don't think it was quite as good as Shadowbringers. I just didn't. I'm not going to go into the details because that's still well regarded as spoiler territory. But if I had to rank them, I'd put Shadowbringers first, then Endwalker, then probably Heaven's Ward, and then Stormblood, and ARR at the bottom, because, yeah, let's be honest. ARR, it's a rough sit. I mean, first time I ever played 14, I had to start over, because I got to about level 30. I just unlocked my job. And I was doing the Titan storyline in Lenoska. And it was only then that I realized that the main story quests had a story. It's true. I was treating them like main scenario story and the story quests in WoW or something like that, where it's just kind of like, okay, yeah, blah 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 blah. You're just trying to get us to one point or another. I realized that once we got into Titan and it started to see all the pieces started to fit together, I was like, oh wait, no, I probably should have been paying attention before this point. So I started over, re-rolled my character, did all that. Also, other announcements we have here. Zoantherian has followed and joined our party. Welcome, Zoantherian. Thank you so much for the follow. And, while we're at it, Lama Matsuri, thank you also for the follow. I think that's just about it in terms of, announcements right now, though. I don't think we have anything else. So, other than that, I don't know. It's been kind of a weird go with Endwalker, I'll have to say. I really enjoyed it, and it got really emotional, especially towards the end. But at the same time, there wasn't ever that moment of bang to it. Like that moment where you're just kind of like, oh yeah, hell yeah! Cheering the Warrior of Light on, and it felt a lot of the time like you kept falling into like plot cul-de-sacs where you just kind of went around in circles for a while. And then came right back out where you were. That happened several times throughout the course of that expansion, and it really kind of dragged it down for me as like how little it turned out that like we essentially you just spin your wheels for several levels and then find out that either everything you were working on was either pointless or completely irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. And I'm sure anyone who's watched my playthrough of Final Fantasy II knows the fact that there are very few story aspects that irritate me more than going around and doing stuff and getting nowhere for it. It's probably one of my biggest complaints, really. And a lot of games do that. Especially MMOs. MMOs are the worst about it because they have to, pad it out for levels and levels and levels. Shadowbringers never really felt that way. I mean, in Shadowbringers, it would have been more like you go back and the light comes back at the end, and it turns out all that time killing the light wardens and everything was pointless because what you really needed to do was kill this one thing, and that would have ended it out at all. Now, that's what so much of Endwalker felt like. And finally, once the plot got going, which, I mean, to be fair, the plot doesn't start until you're halfway through the expansion. That might be part of the problem. Now, I don't want to get too much into specifics, but a good chunk of the start of the plot is a big red herring, essentially. Which was clever. I like that aspect of it. But it had a certain feel of oh. So that was all kind of pointless in some regards. And it really wasn't so much the twist that happens at level 65 that got me. It was so much more like all the stuff with Charlan, where they're running around and then trying to figure out what their big secret plot is. Or the nature of the sound that got mentioned in Shadowbringers that started the final days is constantly just going around developing a theory, researching a theory, and then finding out that no, that has nothing to do with it. That's just a side thing that's involved with it. It's that's, you researched the symptom, not the cause. So all of that was unnecessary. And really, that's just kind of what dampened Endwalker for me. Because there wasn't any of that in Shadowbringers. There really wasn't. Everything moved the plot forward. And even when the plot went, it undid something, it's only because the plot was moving forward in a different direction. And it wasn't undoing your work, but it was because of what you did that caused the setback. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's really hard to do this without going into specifics, because I really don't want to really spoil Endwalker for anybody who's watching this, either now or on the VOD. I mean, it's only been out for a month and a half now? A little over a month? And I know that there was a big, thing that went out on the internet. It was spoiler ban has now been lifted. Still don't want to go into it too much. But that's generally was my issue with the expansion. Was it just felt like a lot of places where you just kind of ended up spinning your wheels for a while and not getting anywhere done with it. Other than that, I liked it. I don't like the other thing. I guess this wasn't a huge knock, and it's against it or anything like that. So I like the music in Shadowbringers better too. The soundtrack was like the battle music, especially for bosses in dungeons. Oh, beautiful. I loved it. I could just jam to that all day. Endwalker had some really good songs, but it's the songs that you hear over and over and over, especially if you're doing dungeons or something like that. Those songs that play the battle music, the boss music, that sort of thing, not quite as good. And you hear those way more than you hear the really awesome tracks. So I guess that would be some of the bigger issues I have with Endwalker and everything like that. That being said, we're not here to play Final Fantasy XIV tonight. We're here to continue our expedition into Final Fantasy III. So, I suppose, without further ado, we should probably get into it a bit here. As you see, I have updated our pictures for our intrepid party here, with Puff now being a black belt, and Gizmo being back to a red mage, because that was the easiest to grind levels with, honestly. Black mages constantly had to just refresh their spell slots to be effective, and I could just give Gizmo a bow and then auto attack my way, because there is an auto battle system in the Pixel Remaster. So I actually just but all it does is make them just choose the attack action constantly. So with Gizmo, I just gave him a bow and put him on red mage and just said, have at. So yeah, let's get into this. There we go. So, if we remember last time, we had met up with Doga, the old man with his pack of Moogles? I think that's what a pack of Moogles, a tribe of Moogles. I don't know. And he told us that we needed to go to the Temple of Time, which predates Ocarina of Time by quite a few years. So I guess this one did it first. That being said, I don't remember what he said we needed from here. Just that we were supposed to go here and get something. A harp, I want to say? But I don't remember what the harp was for. Or anything. I just remember dying, instantly. Not a problem now, though. Ah, yes, the Temple of Time. Because as you can see here, everyone is now level 33. We are prepared. Zoe even has some level 6 magic now, including giving us haste, which will be amazing to use with Puff. This door is locked. Oh. Well, in that case, let's switch Gizmo to not a ranger. Switch Gizmo to thief. Just leave Gizmo on thief right now. A diamond helm. That's pretty good. Jeez. But we didn't die in the first fight this time. That's officially better. Okay, now we got the unlocks with the thief. Diamond bracers. I suppose we should check. Does these go with diamond helm? Oh. Nope, no diamond bracers. Probably, yeah, there you go. Formation, put Gizmo in the front row while he's a thief. And now we're gonna go for a swim. King Lizard and his royal seahorses. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I did not know. So does that count as regicide? I mean, I could see it counting as regicide, but a defender, which is wow, that's like 40 extra attack. I mean, no healing while I hit, but, you know, I think we could survive. Two How are there two kings? How is this possible? I just noticed the thief's little victory animation. He's just like hopping up in the air. Jeez, Vicurion's getting all the upgrades today. This thing has pretty high defense. I guess that makes sense since it's like a solo monster encounter. Like, there's only one monster on the field. It should probably have higher defense than like if there were multiple. Okay, that goes down. There we go. There's the big hits. Oh, that's not nearly as bad anymore. Dang tweaked out seahorses. Okay, so this one has treasures. Diamond gloves or a calcum, which we can use to forge the mighty Excalibur. Actually, I have no idea. It's what we used it for in the first game. So I was kind of assuming that we'd be able to use it for that. And you know, just on a safety note here, let's throw out a heal. What? It relocks? Who's running around behind the things locking these things? A behemoth! Him named Larry. I have decided it. My first instinct keeps being like steal, steal, but there's really anything ever worth stealing off these things. Well, this thing hits like a truck. And that was just a regular, just random mob? Oh. Okay, that is, I think, what we came here for. So it wasn't a harp, it was a lute. There, all diamond stuff on the knight. Pterodactyls? We truly are in the land of the lost. And with that equipment upgrade for Vicarian, he now is back to taking just 1 damage. I feel like there is a hidden tunnel somewhere that I must find. Couldn't steal. See, 1 damage for 6 hits. Why do I think there's a hidden passage? Well, namely because there's that whole thing over there on the map. Pretty much. Okay. So, it's there. But how do I get to that? Can I climb up the waterfalls? Ow! Yes, I can go up waterfalls. Which is weird, but I'll take it. Chimera mages. Oh, these are the things that killed me last time. Let's try a kick. Also, you know, just for safety, because we died to these things last time, we're just gonna... Can't steal crap. Well, that was noticeably different. Secret tunnel, down through the... Oh, so the King Seahorses have teamed up with the Chimera Mages now. I see. Hey, we got some level 34s going. A Lamia Harp, a Protect Ring, and a Protect Ring. What is the Protect Ring? Oh, it's just a really good statted ring for like arms. Which is good because Puff hasn't had anything on arms like ever. We'll hold on to the other one because, I mean, Gizmo's not going to be staying a thief. Oh, kick. We want kick. Down the waterfalls. So was the behemoth the boss? Did I just somehow completely miss that? Somehow? Like, I mean, it would make sense for a behemoth to be a boss. I think Gizmo's dead. Gizmo's dead. That's okay, though. We have plenty of supplies. Ta-da! Get everyone back over 1,000. Noah's lute, the mythical instrument lost to the flow of time, began to play a tender tune. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Play Freebird! Nah, I prefer its old stuff. Yay! Now what do I do with that? No, I guess it wasn't a boss. I'll try and steal from it. I have no idea how good that's going to be. First time I've ever tried air yoga. Pretty good damage. Couldn't steal. Like, useless. Actually, go back. I need to heal. Because this thing hits like a truck. How big of a truck? A behemoth truck. We're able to kill it, though. And Gizmo also now finally joins the level 34 club. Let's get the heck out of here. I am loving that kick. The Lizard King has returned. Not boost. Keck. All right. So that was quick. Got in, got out, got what we needed. You know, something occurs to me. Does this count as a flat Earth? I mean, right? I'm not just... I don't know. Ah. Dive. Ah, see, there's a little cave back here. Noggles! I just read it out. I just don't know what the... I mean, they're actually fairly good-looking enemies and stuff, but they've got such a silly name. Let's see what this is. The Sunken Cave. Because I haven't done any exploring with the whole underwater thing, really, so... I'm kind of curious what all we can find down here. I suppose we can change Gizmo back now that we don't need the thief. Except we're not going to do that. We're going to give him a bow. Oh, this also has the diamond stuff in it, apparently. A Kelpie. An actual... Okay. Game. You finally gave me a Kelpie. I've been joking about this since we were on the little floating island. And now you give me the actual Kelpie, but that's not a Kelpie. That's... That's a sea lion. A bit more of a literal one, but... A Kelpie is a horse. I don't know what's worse, that it's not a Kelpie or that it's a sea lion, like literally. $666! Getting some good XP down here, too. So I'm not, like, completely over-leveled down here, either. Sea Witch! Ursula! Getting into Kingdom Hearts territory there. The dual tomahawk. What? Whoa. Lots and lots of... An A-gear. Pretty sure that's the thing from Ah Real Monsters? Oh man, we got diamond hands. That's a meme I've heard of. The Ancient Sword. Too bad, if I recall correctly, the Ancient Sword secretly sucks. At least it did in Final Fantasy II. It had a chance of putting curse on something, but it also, like, the chance of putting curse on something was so low, it did not make up for the complete, utter lack of damage. Black hole. Apparently I found a black hole. Alright, well that was the Sunken Cave. Very short, very sweet, but, you know, lots of loot. And somehow I never ran into these guys until now. I like them, though. I like the designs. The hermit, the little windy shell things with the monsters coming out. Alright. No, I know you want to have dual defenders, but I need you to take a shield. Okay? Just be with me on here. You're gonna make me fight you for the bow thing, aren't you? Because your damage with the sword sucks. You deal so much more damage with the bow. Noggles. Alright, let's see if we can find anything else under the water here. I mean, besides completely tweaked out seahorses. gotta be like the one nautical model they actually have. Like them and like the fish horse. Which is what a Kelpie should look like. These are Kelpie. But they're called Noggles. Why? I don't know. I don't even know what a Noggle is. A Charybdis. That's a nice touch. I like that reference. Goes well with the model, too. Okay, can't go that way. So what do you think? There's something else down here in the ocean? I don't know. I mean, it feels like there'd be more than just those two dungeons, right? But at the same time, I'm sitting there going like, where would they be? Because otherwise, I'm just running around and... I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world to be a little bit more leveled up for this, considering I find myself consistently falling behind. Okay. Nothing there. We'll check it out from the sky. Dive down and see here. So I don't think there's going to be any entrance to something like on the top of a structure, just simply because I don't think they ever put cave entrances facing north. I just don't think the tile set supports that, really. One of these days, Zoe is going to be able to cast a spell. So I'm just kind of checking all the different places where there would be an obvious kind of ledge or something like that where they could put an entrance, knowing how they construct the maps. And go along here. We know there has to be at least one more like underground cave because there's one that leads underneath the castle of Sarlona or wherever that name of the place was. Sarlona, something. Because that's how you get to find Odin in the hidden tunnels of the castle. They said the entrance is underneath at the bottom of the ocean. Not that I'm going to go and fight Odin right now. I don't even know if I gotta do anything with Odin if I... Because I don't have a summoner. I don't even have the summoner job yet. Okay, so I checked all those places. And couldn't find squat. What about down here? And nope. Jeez. See, there's the one I'm assuming that goes to the castle. Because that, technically, if you go above the water, leads into, like, the city proper. Is there anything on the little island here? There's a coral, which is neat. I don't know why, but there's a coral reef around this island. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe there isn't. Maybe this whole thing was just a waste. Maybe there is nothing else underneath the water. Nothing else hiding beneath the waves. I can't even dive underneath the waves of this place. So, let's see. Not that. Okay, what is the big map? There we go. There's Repleto that we haven't really been to. Unei Shrine. And the Ancient Ruins. Ancient Ruins apparently have shops. Oh, that's neat. It tells you how many chests you've gotten. I apparently missed 4 chests. So, I'm assuming the next place we need to go is Unei. Seeing as we're supposed to find Doga and Unei. And Unei is sleeping. Shh, she's being sleepy. And she has a parrot? Squawk! Noah's loot! Is that Noah's loot? Wake up, Unei! The sonorous strumming of the lute reverberated around the room, passing into the world of dreams. It's nice. I'm apparently very musically gifted. Not only do we have the whole thing with the pianos, but apparently upon just hearing the song once, I know how to play it. Either that or it plays it on its own and I'm just holding the thing. They don't make that very clear. Unei gained a hat. Squawk! Unei's awake! Unei's awake! Squawk! That was a nice nap. Come here and sit on my shoulder, sweetie bird. Yes, ma'am. Squawk! I'm still a bit stiff from such a long sleep. Gotta shake off the cobwebs. As she climbs out of bounds on the ceiling. Ha! The name's Unei, overseer of the world of dreams. At your service? Interesting. I've been asleep so long, I hardly know what to make of the world nowadays. Oh my, the real world is impressive, don't you think? But enough about that. Doga managed to reach me in my sleep and told me all about you and what Unei has done. First things first, we need a ship strong enough to transport us up and over the mountain ranges. We should find what we're after if we look in the ancient ruins to the north. What are we waiting for? Let's be off. You coming with? What? Oh, did I say I'm coming with? What? You embarrassed to go on an adventure with a venerable old mage like me? No, that's not what I was gonna... I thought not. Well then, shall we? Unei, join the party. Oh dear, I almost forgot. Here. Obtain the Fang of Fire. What's this? It's another one of the elemental fangs you've been collecting. With this, you should have 3 in total. Well, only with all 4 fangs can you hope to get past the statue Unei has guarding his tower. Oh, is that what they're for? In order to find the final fang, the Fang of Earth, you'll need a formidable ship. Don't dawdle. All right. So now we go to the ancient ruins, which are right here. And apparently have shops. I don't know. I never went that far into it. What are these guys? We sent a team deeper into the ruins, but an earthquake collapsed that adamantite wall. Now none of us can get in or out. Yeah, you can get out. I just walked in here. What the heck? Wah! Wah! Haha, you can't divide anymore because there's no more room. Oh boy. Uh... What? They can also multiply? Quick, kill it. Thank you. Jeez. But yeah, you can get out. We are researching the artifacts excavated from the ancient ruins. There was a cave-in. Now we are at an impasse. Literally, we can't go any further, but you can leave. The Invincible can fly over mountain ranges, but you need that ship if you want to find the Fang of Earth. Come along, we're off to the ancient ruins. We're in the ancient ruins. The ancients who created the gigantic ship named the Invincible. Fitting, huh? Alright. The dividing, splitting creature seems to be a one of those things where it feels like it's a puzzle. I don't know. What do you do? You have no weapons. Well, that's not going to do any good. Let's see here. Maybe a Viking? I don't know. Let me handle this rock. If I demolish an obstacle in the dream world, it'll get rid of the run in the real world too. Not even a Mantite stands against me. How does that work? If you can dream it, you can do it. Phew, these old bones ain't what they used to be. Took a lot out of me. No time to waste, you four. The Invincible is further in. So it is. Big old dragon thing. So Vikings can draw attacks? Reflective mail. Okay. I like how it's got purple spots on it. But it shoots blue fire. Oh. All the images we've unearthed at this site show a gigantic ship. There has to be some grand discovery waiting in these ruins. I can feel it. Unscrupulous merchants keep breaking into the ancient ruins to steal artifacts to sell, like weapons and armor. Those monsters. What can I do for you? Well, I think that's all I really need from them. Weapons. Blood sword. Have it. Ancient sword. Have it? I guess I don't have that one, and I don't have that one. I don't know if I'd ever need them, but now I have them. Item shop. No, I think I'm good on all those. But if we're going to rest, let us switch Gizmo to back to Black Mage. Then if we rest, 200 gil. How is it that the cheapest inn we've found so far on the lower world has been in an abandoned ruin that was sealed behind an adamantite wall and is full of monsters? That's where the affordable inn is. While we're at it, we should probably quick save. Oh, this is fun. Well, let's start at the bottom and work our ways up. That seems to be a... Whoa! I am digging that design. We just want to eat. Oh, really? What kind of monsters are you? Eaters. That makes sense. Oh no, they divide too? Well, that was handled a little bit better thanks to Gizmo having his super... all of his spells now. A black belt key. I think I already had one, but... I just know this is going to be a very long dungeon. Come on, take him out. Yeah. A chakra band. Interesting. So, hey, Unei. Yeah? This is to help us find the Fang of Earth, right? Right, sure can go fight Jande. Where's the Crystal of Earth? What? We were told that the other one was fake. Divide. Divide. So, do we think there's a better way of dealing with this at all? Why does he just keep attacking one? Like, I do that. But he only ends up attacking one sometimes. Oh, never mind. They're all dead. I guess that is probably the best way to deal with him. And they keep picking on poor Zoe. See, that time again, when they divide, if they divide on that turn, it breaks the attack all or something. Oh, cute little Gizmo doing a little Gizmo dance whenever he gets hit. You gotta kill something here, right? Fairy claws. I'm gonna try this again. Is it? I literally do not have any weapons that he can use. Like as a Dark Knight. I'm very confused about that because it shows that the Dark Knight can use swords. But he can't use the swords I have for some reason. So I don't know what's up with the deal with the Dark Knight. So I want to say at some point I heard that how you deal with these splitting enemies with Dark Knights. I don't remember where I heard that. See, but that time he attacked them all. We're slowly getting the hang of this. Whoa. A gop. I assume that is gop for hello, how are you? Oh, it's gop for I'm gonna kill you. So does everything split apart in this place? Is the final boss going to do that? It's going to be really annoying. Horrible little creepy goopy things. I just killed you. There we go. If anything, they're good XP, right? Unei, where the hell are you taking us? To the airship. I don't believe you anymore. I think you're trying to get us killed. Oh, who's ever been hurt by a little death? Unei! Oh, this is the largest dungeon we've had in a while. B6. More of these guys. Yep, this is what I was worried about. Here we go again. Oh, but that one attacks. Jerk. There we go. The Invincible. It's got built-in item shops? Ashura. Well, I'm Ashura. That will come in handy. Ooh. Level 7 magic. I don't have enough. Sells potions, high potions, otter shrooms. Not magic keys, though. Time to set sail. You take the helm. This is your ship now. Oh, it's my ship now. Oh, God. I'll give you a guided tour of the ship. Use that ladder when you want to disembark. And when you want to come back aboard, stand directly below the ship and push the confirm button. The confirm button, it will redline the engine so the airship can small mountains when you fly at them. Heave to a halt by pressing confirm button when over land. You can steer from the helm. We clear? Alright then, follow me. This is the vending corner. You can exchange gear for items and equipment. Should you find some powerful weapons there, take a look later. I also use my magic so that the fat chocobo can be summoned to the cubby behind me. Come on out, big fella. Fat chocobo appeared. Quirr. You can rest up in the bed over there. Now, if you excuse me, I must go to Doga. You're leaving already? That's right. I can trust you to handle what lies ahead. What matters now is that you obtain the Fang of Earth. It rests in the Cave of Shadows, north of Ammer. Once you have it, return to Doga's Manor. There's something we still need to give you. It's up to you now. We'll meet again at Doga's, I'm certain. Unei left the party. But...
Quirr.
No, I don't know what that was about either.
Quirr.
Oh, but my other airship is still sitting right there. Can I put the other? Can I put the other airship in the big airship? It looks like it should be able to. This is a very big airship. Well, this is interesting. So I can't, like, go just fly over the mountains. It has to be, like, a little area of mountains I can hop over. And apparently I have artillery that provides cover? So it's like a weird jumping puzzle. That's weird. Why can't I just fly over the mountains? Are the mountains that insurpassable? Is that a word? I don't know if that's a word. Could be a word. There we go. The Cave of Shadows. Let's set up. Oh, learn. That's what I need. Learn. 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 Hi. I have come here from Falgabard to further my training. That's fabulous. I'm really proud of you, and you've made it a long way. Where or what is Falgabard? Be careful of the monsters in this cave. They multiply when they attacked with normal swords. So, more of that stuff. Right. Normal swords. Well, for one, I have no intention of, like, using a bard. So, for one, I could sell those. Or Alchem is a dagger. For thieves. What? Well, I can buy 2 of these. And now I'm dressed up like that other person who came from Falgabard. So maybe that'll help. Well, I think Dark Knight is the way to go with these, at least. Sir, are you alright? I thought I had mastered the Dark Blade. I was wrong. Perhaps it was fate that brought us together here. Together. Here, take this sword. Receive the Kotetsu. Okay. I received the Kotetsu. In that case, maybe make both of our physical fighters. Seriously? Nothing? Well, Puff, you're gonna be squishy. I like how they explained how to deal with the splitting creatures in the dungeon after the splitting creatures get introduced. So yeah, I think the puzzle solution to this was Dark Knight all along. There we go. A tranquilizer. Yay. Wow. That Visago thing has a lot of health. And then, of course, we have the hellish horses, which are not quite hell horses. They're hellish horses. Jeez. Dark Knights are glass cannons, aren't they? Well, I mean, it doesn't help that one of them doesn't have any armor on whatsoever. But I like how the dark blade that they mastered are just katanas. You know, I've never tried toting an enemy. I don't think it'll work, but... yeah, I didn't think so. Whoa. Oh, just barely holding on now. Cave of Shadows has a lot of shadows. You're getting just random items. Lilith's Kiss. On the plus side, I don't think I can actually get attacked in the secret tunnels. What? So that leads to a completely different room? Oh, that's neat. When apparently you die as a Dark Knight, you just become an empty suit of armor. First time I've gotten to use Raise as a spell. Alright, I need to do something here because this setup is not working at all. So now we have Valkyrian as a Viking who will use his draw attack, while Puff as the Dark Knight see, well, Puff as the Dark Knight can now just focus on trying to take down things as the enemies, and the other, since magic doesn't cause them to divide. Well, that's interesting. But none of those go anywhere. Yeah, I think this setup will work a lot better. I also like the angry little dwarf drawing the attack. You know he's just saying something really nasty about their mothers. Okay, but this one goes a short path. Does it lead to a different room? It does. So, if logic dictates, this one will lead to a different room. Whoa! Well, I stand corrected. You can't get attacked in those little tunnels. Alright, so we got all the draws attacks. We get some healing in on Puff. Akiku Ichimo. Words. Oh, hey, it's Valifor. Oh, jeez. Got most of them. So it looks like Valifor's gone through a few changes in design since since this game. Like, you know, it's not a bird. Ooh, only grabbed one. What was that different sound effect? It wasn't just me, right? It was just like chin 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 chung chung chung. What the heck? Okay, so it's the middle one that we want. There's like so many fights in this one, and each one is such a pain because they all do the divide thing, and it's just ah. So this is like where the Dark Knights from Fagelberg or whatever train in the ways of the Dark Blades, which is interesting. I am curious why I've not run into this other town. I thought I had been to pretty much every town. Ooh. Like how Kronos is just a big lizard with a sword. Like, would it be faster just to attack him individually and kill him? Do the Thunder Horses divide? I don't know. Alright, multiple tunnels again. So the top one goes forward, but the bottom one here goes to the chest, so. And I'm a sucker for the chests. Wow, I am not having a lot of luck with that. Because those things hit hard. I'm almost out of curas. I was going to say that should do it for them. The Genji shield. Does that actually do anything? I mean, it might, but not for... Have we ever gotten any of the pieces of Genji equipment so far yet? Like in any of the other playthroughs or games? I can't remember. No, yeah. Final Fantasy 2 had the Genji equipment. I'm thinking about it. This one. So this place's gimmicks are tunnels and splitting things. Nothing. Not one. What was if I call them like hamsters? Like they have the brain size of a hamster. You think that would get their attention? Ew. Only got one more raw spell left. Hopefully we're getting to the end of this thing. Well, there was a treasure one up here. Death Claw. That's actually kind of interesting because, like, the Death Claw. Well, traditionally, most people associate the Death Claw with like an actual hand. This actually resembles a monster that shows up, a design that actually kind of continues throughout the games in other roles and everything. At least I can think is like one of the final hunt bosses that you can actually do in Final Fantasy 15. It uses a very similar character model to that Death Claw there. I don't remember what it was called. There may have been variations of it called Death Claw, actually. Oh, the Genji helm. So apparently Dark Knights are just samurai in this? I don't think that would be too controversial to say. This fight's doing much better. I'm able to kind of draw attacks from everything on this one. I still hope we're getting close to the end. And ambush, no less. Puff might be dead. Only got Kronos there. Aha, so this goes to a secret floor. Oh, man. Sure. I have no idea what this is going to do. No. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Bad move. That was dumb of me. That was very dumb of me. There we go. What? Oh, that. How you got to that treasure was actually going all the way near the entrance. Shoot. Well, that's a treasure we're not getting. I ain't going back. Oh no! I used up my last level 3. I don't think we have an otter shroom. Actually, no, that's not what I wanted to defend. This is... This is definitely my least favorite dungeon so far. It's the Fang of Earth. Who was it that broke the seal and released... Who was it that broke my seal and released me from my slumber? Something attacks the party. Heck of a ton of cherries. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh, phew. That was actually kind of stressful. That was tight. Oh, man. But we did it, and we got the Fang of Earth. Yep, Fang of Earth. Fang of... Game? Okay. That was weird. Doga and Unei are waiting for us. Okay, for some reason... yeah, for some reason the controller stopped working. Now it looked like there was another hidden... Oh, come on! Can we just run away? Okay, that's weird, because it looked... Like there was another hidden path. Out of here. Yeah, see? Oh, is that the whole thing? The fact that it was supposed to be like, oh, that's how you get to the place. But no. Do I have an otter shroom? No. And without a level 3 spell slot, we are going to be forced to run out of here. On the plus side, we can get that treasure chest. Note to self, next time we're on the ship, stock up on otter shrooms. Never assume there's going to be a way out. Because, man, this stinks. I don't care about you, Haniel. Whoa, first time I haven't been able to flee. And technically we are still on floor 6. Which I think is what we've been on for a while. And I really wish I knew which one of these things split and which ones didn't. Because, I mean, some of these I probably could take out really quick if it was just two monsters that didn't split. But I have no idea. Running away, running away. The Onion Knights ran away. The Onion Knights ran away. I was curious. Where does this go? Oh, there was a treasure down here. The Genji gloves. Are those... Those are better. Like, his magic defense is like absolute crap. But I'm pretty sure at this point, like, the Dark Knight's attack stat is actually almost near the maximum you can reach. I think 255 is the highest it can go. Finally, B3. Running away more, running away more. So, I mean, on the plus side, if I ever need something that's actually going to shred through enemies, I can always switch over to Dark Knight again, and now I have equipment that will set it up to just tear through things. My only real question is, like, why do these things split for normal swords, but not katanas? Like, what's the difference? Like, it's still slashing them. Wouldn't that still cause them to divide? You'd think it'd be more so like, oh yeah, you need to hit it with, like, a hammer or something to... cause it to, like, splat, not split. And like they say, like, oh, and well, normal swords will cause it to divide, but it also just... And there's a Lamia scale. I don't even know what that does, but... I'm barely alive. What was the name of your town? Folgabard. Rest, please. Rest, please. Oh, sleep. Such sweet sleep. And let's switch him back to black belt. Yeah, see, his damage is like 162. Actually, he's nowhere near as... I don't know what's up with that. So he doesn't do nearly as much damage as a Dark Knight does. Do I have enough money to buy Drain now? And while I'm here and I can actually remember, I'd like 5 otter shrooms, please. Now we go backwards to the ridiculous jumping puzzle. Because airships jump, don't you know? So I think where black belt makes up for it is instead of, black belt only doesn't have nearly as much damage as the Dark Knight, but they get, wrong way, way more hits per attack. It's like 23 hits right there. And we're out. Now we need to go back to Unei's place to meet with, Doga's mansion or manor or whatever. Can't get over there. Oh, but the winds are too strong for me to take the big ship there. Got to get back on my little swift ship. So they actually make you go back and trade out back for the other airship. And now we're back at Doga's Manor. Welcome back, warriors. Unei and I have been busy preparing for your arrival. Ah! Doga's voice echoed down the hall. Make your way through the tunnel. We await you at the end. Is there death traps in the tunnel? Well, there's monsters in the tunnel. Like, why have they sent, like, oh, we're here to help you. We're so glad you got back. Here, let's send you to the monster-filled dungeon. If you can get through it, we'll give you a cookie. I mean, I'll take 20,000 gil. My nemesis. 3. That's stun, I think. Paralysis? I'm not 100% sure what that status effect was. Another 20,000 gil. This is an empty room full of bones. I don't want to be there. I got a shiny curtain. A humbaba. even know where this place is in relation to, like, the manor. You made it. We're about to complete the Eureka Key. But first, you must defeat both Unei and me in battle. That's right. You think you can handle us? What, we have to fight you? Listen well. Long ago, mankind came in possession of weapons too powerful for them to wield. They were sealed away in Eureka, but now they are necessary. In order to go to Eureka, you need the key. But to create the key, we need a massive amount of energy. Energy that we can only produce in battle. What is this? Dragon Ball Z? No, Doga. Unei, there has to be another way. We can't fight you. You're our friends. Innocent fools. If you will not attack me, then I will take the initiative. Prepare yourselves. Doga's a ball of yarn? What? No, don't heal yourself. What? You KO'd my healer. And robbed her of experience. Please don't die, Doga. Next you will face me. You ready? Unei, I don't want to fight you. Now is not the time for chit-chat. Don't worry. Even if our bodies perish, our spirits can't be destroyed. Plus, my parrot's still here. Take care of it, will you? It has a very special diet. Unei, why did you turn into a jackal demon? And could we have maybe razzed Zoe in the meantime, or? I was gonna say, that might just kill him. Well, you know. They're slowly all catching up with how far behind Gizmo was in XP. And now Vicarian's a whole level ahead of everybody else. Doga. Unei. Why didn't you dodge? Now the Eureka Key is complete. Take it with you. Received Eureka Key. Doga? no. Don't fret. My spirit will live on, no matter what state my body is in. It's up to you now. Go to Circus Tower, beyond the statues. Zonde is attempting to call forth darkness into this world. He must be stopped. You must get to the Circus Tower to enter Eureka. But, no. Here, take this. It's the circus key. You'll need it to open the door to the tower. You are not alone. We will continue to watch over you. Please stop. Sunday. Unei. But neither of you told me where to find the Earth Crystal. The hell? I don't have the last jobs. All right. Okay. Well, I think we're going to call it there for the night, folks. We have a way to get into the endgame dungeon. We have a way to get into the final area. And maybe we found a way to... I have no idea. That's going to be it. I don't know. We'll have to do some digging, I guess. I have no idea. Oh. Well, that was a roller coaster tonight. That was just by far the worst dungeon in the game, combined with a complete WTF boss battle that came out of nowhere. I don't think anyone was expecting that. Killing off the two characters we just met. I don't know who's going to be in charge of the Moogles now. Or the parrot. I'm certainly not going to take care of it. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching tonight. As always, you can find me on Twitter at Vicarian. You can find me here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Vicarian. By far, and you can also find me on my blog at Vicarian.com. By far the easiest way to find out when I'm streaming, check out my Twitter. If you want to see the stream archive or the edited versions of these streams, you can either find them on my blog or go to my blog, and from there you can find my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel has all of the edited videos as well as a link to the Stream Archive YouTube channel, which also has all of the full unedited streams. So I would appreciate, a follow here, a follow there, if you liked what you saw. And that way you'll know exactly when I'm back on next time. I try to do this maybe once a week, maybe once every other week. Play for a couple hours, try and get through these Final Fantasy games. I do plan on playing through them all, so... Again, thank you all for coming out tonight. It's been a fabulous time. Take care.